In today's video, we're going to discuss why I don't need ULTY, which is the new Yieldmax fund, ULTY. Okay, we earn over $225,000 per year in dividends at this channel. We're living the FIRE lifestyle, which means financially independent, retire early, and so can you. Email me for my EGuides at akintalk48@gmail.com if you need help doing the same. For every $1 you put in your account, you get $4 of purchasing power. So I just use a fraction of this purchasing power to get ahead, $230,000, okay? Out of the over, almost 2 million that I get in purchasing power. Once again, right now I'm at about 1 million. I'm only using 200,000, and my dividends of 225,000 will pay back in about 1 year. Then I'll be left with all those dividend paying assets to myself that pay monthly cash flow for life. Monthly cash flow that qualifies to banks for loans, which is the most important thing about living the FIRE lifestyle. Okay, so not only are we earning over 200,000 per year in dividends, but we're actually getting good performance. We're beating the S&P. We're up 7.3%, whereas the S&P is up 7.2%. The S&P and the NASDAQ keep going back and forth with leadership, and I'm trying to always stay in between the S&P and the NASDAQ. And so far we're doing that. And again, we're earning 200,000 per year in dividends, and in days gains today, we're up 7,000. Okay, 7,000. This is all without ULTY, ULTY. I'm just saying the majority of my money comes, these days gains and my dividends come from Cornerstone, which is a 4-star fund. It has a 21% dividend and it has 30% maintenance. Okay, if we go to ULTY, you'll see it has 50% maintenance. Okay, this is a problem when you're trying to live the FIRE lifestyle. Cornerstone, on the other hand, has 30% maintenance. So this is how I'm living the FIRE lifestyle. If you need help understanding maintenance, that's in my volume 3 guide. And so Cornerstone, if you go look at it on a chart, okay, you'll see that it looks like it's going down over time. And honestly, the Yieldmax charts go down too, but Cornerstone, if you play it properly between the rights offerings, you actually make a lot of money. It's tied to the S&P, it's indexed, and if you just learn how to play the premiums right in these closed-end funds, not just Cornerstone, but many other closed-end funds, then you can actually make a lot of money, because it's like buying the index, but they tell you when to buy and sell. So you get out before the rights offering and you buy back after the rights offering. If you need help playing Cornerstone, that's in my volume 4 e-guide. When you buy my e-guides, you get free access to the Discord chat room for life, where I alert you of the Cornerstone rights offering announcement. Okay, we have almost 1,000 members in here living the FIRE lifestyle, pursuing the FIRE lifestyle, and they have all kinds of strategies. You can bounce ideas off of them at any time. You also get my phone number when you buy my e-guides, so you can call me if you have a question. Just keep calls brief. As I told you I was going to cut my number off at 1,000 members, but I decided to keep my number, but just keep the phone calls brief. And so Cornerstone, that's how I get most of my money. But again, you have to time funds like Cornerstone and go around their rights offering. ULTY is an interesting fund. Okay, I don't even care to talk about it. Yes, they own the actual stocks, and okay, 5-star fund, go. Okay, ULTY is gonna still get pretty good income, pretty good yield for you. And I looked at some of the holdings in their prospectus last night, and some of them are quite random. It's not like they're totally indexed by any means. So I always go for an indexed approach at this channel, and that's why I don't need much ULTY. I still have it because I like any kind of dividend vehicle. If you ever want to see my portfolio, you can just hit the join button on my wall in YouTube. Okay, that's how you actually view my portfolio. But we're up 7,000 today, mainly from Cornerstone and these other funds. We've been adding value funds to the portfolio because we're trying to get exposure to the broadening rally in the overall market. So sometimes I fear that the NASDAQ's had such a huge run that it might pull back or slow down, and the S&P continues higher, because there are 9 other sectors, after all, in the S&P that are important and are particularly cheap, in my opinion. Financials, energy, real estate, consumer cyclical, industrials, some of the industrials, you name it. A lot of funds are cheap, a lot of stocks are cheap, so I've been adding to some value funds, some value stocks, a lot of blue chip names. That's why my margin's a little bit higher at 230,000 right here. But again, my dividends will pay that back in a year, and so The interest that I'm charged is meaningless because I negotiated it down twice. Many of my clients did the same. And so, you know, $230,000 at 6% interest, I'm not worried about it. It doesn't show up on credit checks to banks. The interest that I'm charged is nothing compared to the dividends that I'm earning in Cornerstone, which again are 21%. And the rest of these Yieldmax funds are exorbitant, will have exorbitant dividends, just like ULTY. But ULTY, if you want to see how much I'm buying in my portfolio, again, you can check that out on my wall. Most people buy my EGuides, go to Discord, sharpen their skills there, and then they call me if they have any other questions. And then you follow my portfolio on YouTube. There's a members only section. You can follow my portfolio there, and we stay on the FIRE journey together for life. So ULTY, 2.48%, it's up today. That's nice. So we're up in the position. However, I kept it smaller than my other positions in the portfolio because it just, it pays to be in these other funds, these higher rated funds. Cornerstone also sets its dividend for the year. And again, it drips that dividend down at the NAV. In case I didn't say it in this video, it takes its 21% dividend and drips it down at the NAV, not drips at the market price like everything else you've ever heard of. It drips down at the NAV for free money every month. So, that's why Cornerstone's unbeatable, and that's why it's a 4-star fund. Even though Gove is a 5-star fund, Cornerstone made more money than it. If you check its chart, so CLM is 3-star, and it was 4-star last year, and CRF is 4-star. This is Citigroup. CRF was 4-star, and last year it was 5 stars. And I think the earnings, the ratings will come back because it showed that it made $55,000 over the last 10 years. Now it's showing $35,000. It's just that another year went by in 2024. In 2013, right before 2014, right here, the market had a big year, so it's not counting those gains. But anyway, what can you do? It only gives you 10 years of back history on Morningstar, but it still ranks it as 4-star. So anyway, that's why I don't need much ULTY. I still have some, just not much. And if you want to see the rest of my portfolio, go check it out. It's on my wall. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can email me or call me at any time. If you want to know how I'm getting this performance, how we're still beating the market, okay, my screenshots of the portfolio are also in the Discord section. I have a private section for my FIRE portfolio there, so make sure if you got my membership service on YouTube to email me if you don't have that Discord link already, okay? It's free. When you join my portfolio service for $10 a month, okay, my Discord access, your Discord access is free for life, just like when you buy my eGuides, Discord access is free. So again, be sure to email me if you haven't already, and you can have that link if you want to join Discord. Again, there's always helpful resources on Discord. We have a brokerage specifics channel. We have a Yieldmax channel, Defiance channel, Bitcoin, you name it. So check that out. Again, email me if you need that link. And if you like the video, click like or subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.